Hello, my beautiful bitches. It's your girl Ginger Fahrenheit with our annual speed makeup. Woot woot. There I go priming because a bitch needs to fill in all those nooks and crannies and pimples and loveliness. You gotta dry that shit down though because otherwise it's hard to put your foundation on. So I just kind of filled in my own brows tonight because I was a little bit in a hurry, but they were serviceable. No worse than I can normally do, right? I'm working on a new contour technique where it's sort of a masculine contour. It cuts my cheeks a little bit more to hopefully kind of slim them down a little bit, but it is definitely a work in progress. And at about this point, I think I realized that it was a little too dark and was trying to figure out how best to work that shit out. Working on that double chin, try to make that a little less as well. So I coated everything with my foundation to kind of soften that heavy contour. Good news is I was pretty much sitting in the dark most of the evening, so I feel like the contour ended up being okay for the venue that I was at. It's always a good thing. I'm blending out my contour right there. And prepping my eyes. I've been putting Clown White on, and it really just helps make the colors of my eyeshadow pop when I do that. So that's been my new thing lately. Setting everything with a translucent powder. And then we repeat everything with powders so that we can layer so that my face doesn't entirely melt by the end of the night. Which, unfortunately, spoiler alert, it kind of did. It was real hot. So getting that undercarriage, blending. And it's a little dark for my usual taste, but everybody was saying I looked all right last night, so hopefully they weren't just blowing smoke up my butt. Highlighting, getting into my music. I put a lot under my eyes because of fallout with when I'm doing my eyes. Look at all that smoke coming off my shirt. I've been kind of doing this thing where I put the color underneath my eye as well. It's kind of twofold because it, I think it's a kind of a neat effect, but also it kind of helps with any kind of misses when I put my liner on. I still do that 3 color panel thing with the blending across. That's kind of become one of my new staples, and I still dig it. I like this color scheme a lot. It's fun and happy. I'm getting down to my music with my badass dance moves because, I'm me. I did put highlight across those contour cheeks to kind of help with how dark they were that night. Oh, so these lashes. All I had were feather lashes, and they were a pain in the ass, as you can see. And I had this one feather that just was pointed down the whole night, just right in my fucking vision, and I could not get it out. But looking at it on video, I really like the effect of the feather lashes. Unfortunately, they're not very wise for me to keep on because I sweat so much that by the end of the night they were like spiders on my cheeks. So I'm filling in anywhere that you can see underneath the lashes with black, and you can see Reggie having a little cameo in the background, as she do. Filling in that black. Trying to get that damn feather out of my eye. Wasn't working. Alright, taking the extra powder off. And you can kind of see that it kind of just makes almost like a vase on your face where that contour is. It's really just popping out those little bits of your face. I'm doing my lips. I'm bummed that I'm so low that you can't really tell that I'm lining my lips, but that's what's happening right there. I'm putting that matte lipstick on underneath that will be the base for the glitter that everybody always loves so much. It's so easy. I feel kind of like guilty that everybody always like, oh my god, your lips. Like, it's so easy to do. So getting that lash glue on and then getting that glitter on. I ran out of red, so I just had to sub in with the pink. I wanted red because the theme that night was red, but sometimes you gotta just roll with the punches. Ended up matching my eyes a little bit more than the red would have, but I wasn't too upset by it. So, got my white ass mouth, getting them look like a crackhead there for a second, as you do. Getting that setting powder and spray on to try to prevent the sweating. It worked most of the evening, I will say. Alright, and now you could see what I ended up finally looking like. I have a bitch of a time with that wig. Those bangs drive me crazy, and then I'm not super great at styling, so I just kind of make do with what I got. And that's kind of what ended up happening. The bangs were kind of everywhere, but there I am. So I hope you enjoyed listening to me banter about myself, and thank you so much.